Pages are like pages in a spiral-bound notebook. In this lesson, we're going to learn more about pages. On the right-hand side of the window, you can see that our current page is titled by default Untitled Page. You're going to want to change the name of each page as a reminder of the content that's in the page. To rename the page, right-click on Untitled Page and then select Rename. You'll now see that Untitled Page is selected on the actual page on the left. Type in your new page title. You can just start typing. You don't have to click on or select anything. OneNote updates the page with the new page title. Adding pages to your notebook is easy. If you look at the screen to the right, you can see there's an Add Page button. Click this button and a new page is added. The new page is also called Untitled Page. This is the easiest way to quickly add new pages. However, as you add more and more pages to your notebook, there may come a time when you want to add a new page in a certain spot in the notebook. For example, you might want to add a new page after the 50th page in your notebook. Clicking the Add Page button will add a page after the last page in your notebook. What if you want the new page to come after the 4th page or the 20th? Here's how to do it. Hover your mouse over the page that comes before the page you want to add. You'll see a little plus sign appear to the left of the page name where the new page will be inserted. If you hover over the plus sign, there'll be a dark grey bar that will appear where the page goes. Click on that and the new page will be inserted. A subpage is an additional page whose tabs are smaller than the primary pages. Adding one is very easy. Here's an example of how you would use a subpage. You're taking notes from a meeting that you attended. After the meeting, you use the notes on one of your pages to implement a new policy or a strategy. You may use a subpage to jot down notes about the new policy or strategy to present to a boss or a co-worker when discussing the meeting or the new directions you're taking as a result of the meeting. If you're using a spiral notebook, a subpage may be a post-it note paper clipped to the page. To add a new subpage, add a new page and then right-click that page as shown here. Select Make Subpage from this menu. As you can see, a subpage is indented slightly below the page. Moving a page is very easy in OneNote. You can see the pages here. Simply drag and drop the page you want to move. For example, if you wanted to move page 1 so it comes after page 2, simply click page 1. While holding your left mouse button down, drag it so it is below page 2. If I wanted to move these two untitled pages to the top, I would click on the untitled page and then drag it to the top. You can see the thin black line appears. This is exactly where the page will be moved to. When I release the mouse button like this, the page will be moved. You can also right-click on the page and select Move or Copy. To delete a page, go to the right-hand side of the screen, locate the page you want to delete and right-click on it. Then select Delete. The entire page will be deleted. In OneNote 2013, a template is a page that has a pre-existing structure. In other words, it was a layout or structure for the page that was created to use with any page. The framework of the page is already done when you open a template, and all you need to do is add text, pictures, and notes that you want to appear on the page. In other words, a template is simply a ready-made page. To use a page template, go to the Insert tab. Click the drop-down next to the Page Templates button in the Pages tab here, and then select Page Templates. The template pane appears on the right of the screen here. Now we can add a page using a template. Templates are grouped by type. You can choose from academic, blank, business, decorative, and planners. Let's click the business template. You can decide which template you want to use. The names of templates are descriptive, so you can figure out which template you need. Click on a template to select it. We're going to choose Project Overview. The template now appears on the page on the left here. To switch to a different template, just click on a different template name. This is Simple Meeting Notes 1. Now let's go back to our template pane to see what other things we can do. Towards the bottom of the template pane, you'll see the Always Use a Specific Template. In this section, you can pick a template that you want to use in all pages within the current section. You can also create a new template that you can use again in the future by clicking on Save Current Page as Template. Earlier in this lesson, we explained the definition of a section. Now it's time to learn how to add a section. On the screen here, you can see the notebook is called First Notebook. We also have one section called New Section 1. To create a new section, simply click on the plus sign to the right of New Section 1. As you can see, the new section is added. You can now type in the name for the new section. And press enter. As you can see on the right of the page here, one blank page is created. You can add pages to this section by clicking on the section tab to select it and then adding a page using the right hand side of the window as we learned to do earlier in this lesson. If you have a lot of different sections in your notebook, it can get tedious to find exactly what you need. Some sections may be closely related to others, but some sections may not be related at all. If you have others viewing your notebook, or if you're getting confused about where to find things, you can create something called section groups. It's just like the name says, simply groups of sections. Let's say, for example, that your entire notebook deals with natural products, and you have sections related to this with pages in each section. Now, let's say you have users who will want to just view sections based on natural skincare products. You can create a section group and then put all sections that deal with natural skincare products into that group, so they're easier to find. Let's learn how to do that. The first thing you're going to do is right-click on a section. Select a new section group. The new section group will appear as it does here. Now you can name your new section group. For now, we're not going to give it a name. When you use it, you'll want to give yours a name. We just want to be clear that this is a new section group, which is why we're not changing the name. Now click on a section tab, such as New Section 1. Hold the left mouse button down and drag it to New Section Group to add it to that group. I can do the same with the second section. You can see on the left here that underneath the notebook name, we have our section group here. Now it shows the two sections that are inside the section group. To go back to the main area of the notebook, click on the upward arrow to the right of your notebook name, shown here. Now this screen looks different because we have no sections here, because we moved them into the section group. You can add more sections to your notebook if you want. For now, let's click on the section group that we added and see our sections in there. Again, click on the up arrow to go back. Just like when you're in school and we're taking notes in class, organisation is key in creating useful and helpful notes in OneNote. For that reason, we've provided some organisational tips below. Put like pages into the same section. Name the pages to represent the content of each page. Name the sections to represent the overall content of the pages, like chapters in a book. If you have a lot of sections, group your sections into the section groups. Give the section group a topic and place all sections related to that topic into the section group.